Okay, it's a little continuation of yesterday's video. I wasn't super happy. I mean, I was happy yesterday. I wasn't super happy with the just the overall design. Just a list of articles was boring, and I think that we have the admin section here, and I think it just put them all into categories itself, and they're all articles. So I don't think it actually preserved the original category. And this design is just like blah, right? Like, sure, the chat's fine, like whatever. So what I wanted to do today was, historically what we've done is we've manually gone through and changed articles when features change, but that seems way outdated. And this is a little bit interesting because it is on production. There's like a set of articles on production, and there's a set of articles on my local that I want to be able to test. And so I think what the right answer for right now is a Claude Code skill that knows how to use our own documents API to edit articles, get articles, do all the stuff that we need to do, so it can build its own articles, kind of like a system that builds its own help docs for the persona that is a restaurant partner. And so that's what I want to do, but I just said the word persona, and I think that's good. So I'm going to all right. So the other thing that I would want it to do is use like the restaurant partner persona to kind of direct these docs to, so they're not technical docs. They are docs for a restaurant partner. So Claude does this sometimes. Siri's taking over my thing again. Hold on. Okay, great. There we go. Yeah. So since that was cutting me off, I need to also add. I want you to be able to use an environment variable so I can point it to different endpoints as needed. So maybe we could just make an environment variable called help center environment or whatever, so that when I test it, the skill will always use the help center environment. And when we push it to production, I can switch it so I can modify stuff on the web, right? And then the only thing to worry about is if it goes nuts and starts making a bunch of help content that is wrong or whatever. But we can add version history. Don't call it Help Scout because this is our own internal environment. This skill should work with our own internal APIs for the Help Center on the Partners app only. Seems mean to call it the Help Scout environment. Okay, so let's review the plan. It's going to be able to list, create articles, get them, update them, delete them, toggle publishable, list the categories. I assume that the update the article will update categories too. I will copy this and put it in here. Cool. I'm going to let this run, and I'm going to also split this terminal horizontally, I guess. And we're going to start another one. And you are going to be working on the front end design for the help articles. And so this is on the partner dashboard. It's partner/help. I want you to take a look at what we have now and do a little bit of research on how really good help sites display their articles. No, we have a chat. We don't need to change that right now, but I want the search to be improved. We have embeddings, so we should be able to build like an interesting search page. And then the design of the main page leaves a lot to be desired. So we also have the offline university that we have, so we might want to just merge all of this together. So come up with a plan for what you think we could do, and then we'll talk about it. I do this a lot where I just it's just planning, and I don't have any ideas, but if I ask it for 2 ideas, 3 ideas, it usually comes up with something good. All right, let's get this environment set up. Cool, so it's writing all the routes and APIs for the skill to use. I've set the environment variable for my local, right? So now the skill is going to start using whatever scripts it makes to edit this stuff. Okay, cool. That's All right, so I did it. Let's see. List all of the articles in this chat, and then turn the automatic offline reporting one to unpublished. Sick. Heck yeah, dude. Proof of concept. Working. All right. Read through all of the articles and put them in the right categories based on the categories we already have defined. No, not just the titles. Go ahead and read the content too, just in case. I mean, there's not a lot of articles we have at this current moment. So, all right, let's see what the designer bot is doing. I'm sorry. All right, it's asking me about university, and so we have this like little, really quick page that I threw together in like 5 minutes that just has information about how things work. Do I want them? You know what? I don't want to integrate them right now. Yeah, that's okay. I don't want to add view tracking right now. That seems silly. Great. So it categorized all the articles. So this is the front end help center. Oh, nice. Great. Love this. Back end help center. Again, super cool. I didn't touch anything, right? And like this would have taken, I'll just do this myself. This would have taken me a really long time to set up. Okay, now I want you to search through, I would say basically the entire app, specifically the offer workflows and the event submission workflows. And I want you to make sure you understand how it connects to the partner dashboard and suggest some amount of articles so that we can have what these do for partners and how they should be using them and if they have any questions about them. I don't know. Like that seems fine. All right, so we're gonna on the designer side, we're gonna keep the experiences separate. I mean, it's going a little crazy. That's fine. Let's see what's up. We're on a Git branch right now. Let me see what's up with that branch. Okay, so it's a clean branch because this one over here is just like messing with our local database, which is fine for now. Maybe in a bigger system you'd want like a human in the loop, but I don't. Let's just see what this does. I do this, okay, this is new. Clear context and bypass permissions, whatever. I saw this on Threads today, so we'll give it a shot. A lot of times for design, if I have a clean branch, I'm just gonna let it do whatever it wants to do. Just see. And then I can either tweak it or check out the original files and be like, no, that wasn't it, do it again. All right, great. Help center articles for partner workflows. I do realize that there's like a part where then I might have to read our own from my local and push them to production, but I'm kind of not worried about that. Like this is almost the just the test. And I can just run this prompt again, or just in this one, change the environment variable and have it push to production when it's up there. Gosh, every time. I don't know if it's iTerm or if it's Claude. I'm just going to let it do all these and I will review the drafts. Yes, do all these, and then I want you to just keep them all in draft phase for me to review and approve. Oops. Undo. Wrong button. Okay, so we're in the Help Center right now. I think it's making the search, so I don't think anything's going to change. Like, we've been working on our events product for months, and there's only one FAQ because this has been in another system that's been really hard to manage. All right, it's churning. I built this, and I don't love it. I don't know if I ever like the idea of popular article, because it's kind of like a self-fulfilling kind of thing. Well, let's test the search out. Event. Okay, I like the search better. It's slow because it's my local and it compiles everything all the time. So, these are too long. I need to break these up at some point. So I think the only thing I want to do is go ahead and remove the popular articles. I don't love that, but put some more, like an interesting component. Like, I like the how do I component. I don't like how it's styled. So look at the style guide that we have and build something just a little bit more compelling. Let's see what that does. All right, created 18 draft articles for my review. Great. Understanding your offer workflow. I mean, we could just go look at these, right? Refresh. I can probably make these categories better. I mean, they're, how to submit an offline event. Yeah, I mean, that's like, right. I think it's a little bit verbose. So I might change, the skill actually has some interesting stuff in it, right? So This is the writing style guide that it has, and so this is all true. It's not for technical people, busy, they need quick answers. They might be looking at it on mobile. Short paragraphs, 2 to 3 sentences max, bullet points. No jargon. Like, this is good. I think I might want to tweak it a little bit just to, in general, I have a rule for when I have Claude writing code that there should be nothing more than 400 lines, and that's an arbitrary number that I just found that's been moderately good at kind of checking out itself. We might want to do something like that for articles too. Again, I don't think very many people are going to use these articles, so I think having them chunked up into little embeddings that the search can work for is probably better in the chat, but this is better than what we have now in like major ways. So let's look at what it redesigned and kind of like get going. So yeah, this is good. And then I can set these. I think I like this better. I don't love the categories. Let's just ask it. Let's just tell it what we're feeling. I don't love the browse by category. Like, I get it. It's a help center. What else would you recommend? Don't code anything. Just tell me. And for this one, I think our categories are legacy categories, and I think they could be better and honed into something that's more like cohesive for a partner. Like, read through all the help docs again, and then tell me what categories you might recommend for a partner. They're all restaurant partners right now. Oh, it's right. What? Okay, we'll fix that. Maybe this is fine for a 20-minute experiment today. This is fine. However, I click on one of the How Do I articles and it went to a article not found. And so if you're just putting random article like links there, don't. You should. How does this work? Why is this doing this? When I say this is fine, I mean don't change anything. I think leaning into searches is a good idea. Add the still need help button at the bottom and just have it open an email to partners@letsgetoffline.com. And I think we're going to be working in a separate thread on the contextual section, like the recategorization. I just made them up. I think if we did quick links, we would need a database migration. I'm just going to remove those. Like, they're fine, but whatever. I didn't want to spend more than 30 minutes on this today, so. So I think in my Claude Markdown, there's like, you always have to type check and link before you tell me you're done. Very helpful. I'm going to keep using this to see how it does. I assume it's just going to eat itself, I guess. All right, general categories. Ooh, yeah, this is great. It's important that we remember that it's going to do this all on my local machine, which will be the content that I will need to push to our production server. And so this skill will probably need to be updated to do that, where I'm kind of using my local database as a kind of like a staging area for it. But here we are. Let's watch it do this, and then we'll be done. All right, well, let's not watch it. Again, general idea, we built a Claude Code skill that allows the context of the system that is within to be able to like spit out help documents from itself and publish them and keep them in line with a semantic search, which is very cool. Yeah, if you want to build something like this, just like shoot me an email. See ya.